Hey everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingwithME.com and Me Crafty Scrapper here on YouTube and Instagram. Today we are back in our mini collage journal. If you'll remember, this is the one where we're collaging a page a month. So this was January, and we wrote just a brief little summary about January. Then that was February. Wrote that little summary. And now we've got to do March and April. Toward the end of this month, I'll do my May page, but I am behind in this little beauty. But let's go ahead and get March and April's done. If you are making a mini collage journal, it does not have to look exactly like mine. But if you are making a monthly mini collage journal, let me know in the comments. I would love to know who is playing along and going along with me with this little journal adventure. I love this idea, and then having a full book at the end of the year. So that is always fun to have something completed for the end of the year. Sorry, I'm getting some stuff organized up here at the top, and our daughter is on a field trip, so I've got my phone up here getting updates from her. Let's start with our bowl o' scraps, and while we're picking out stuff, let's do March first. While I'm picking some stuff out, I have my brand new microphone set up, and I'm hoping that it's doing well. I have no idea if it is or not. I did do some testing beforehand, and it seems like with this boom mic that I've got that you're not hearing as much background noise and like a hollow static sound anymore. So I'm very hopeful that this is better for everybody, and that you have a better audio quality with my videos now. Of course, I will listen to it once I'm done. While I'm editing, I'll be able to tell, if there's a big difference in it at all. And I'll know if I need to continue with this mic or return it and do something else. But I think it's going to be good. I'm already liking how easy the setup was. And that you're hearing is little Miss Lila in the living room, knocking up against one of her food bowls, or her water bowl, whichever one. And, I don't know how loud that was for y'all. I heard it loud and clear. It might just be like a background thing for y'all with this new mic. Who knows? Alright, I think I'm going to put this in the middle and just work around that. I'm not going to be too, because I love that size. But of course I know that some of that's going to get covered up. I'm not too worried about the white space on this one for this month. I like that too on there. And I'm almost okay with leaving all of that like it is and not even covering that up. That way, I don't even have to go back and redo the holes. So I'm really liking that. I'm feeling a little lazy today as far as that goes. I kind of like that just like that. Nice, neat little collage we're going to do here for March. It's going to look different than all the other months, and I'm okay with that. Let's do a little bit of fussy cutting around this little partial butterfly here. That's cute. I like that. This is some, I think it was Prima paper. I think I still have some 12 by 12 of this. I don't know about this pattern, but that was some Prima paper. I just don't know what the collection was called. You know, if it comes out of my scrap bowl over here, there's no guarantees that I'll remember where it came from in the first place. Ooh, I like that right there. Do some inking around that. And then we've got to put March on here somewhere. And I'm thinking I might put March on there as far as if the stamps will work on that. That's more butterflies. Let's not put any more butterflies on there. Let's get maybe this little book page here. Just the words. All those partial words anyway. Let's see if we can put that along there. I like that. This is going to be very neat and not too grungy, I think, maybe. We'll see if we can keep it like that. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe do some splatters on it. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead. I might use some of this washi too. We have been carrying this washi in the shop at ScrapbookingwithME.com, and y'all are loving it. So I might add some of that to it too. And then still leave room there to do my stamping. Get my vintage photo ink. I am very eager to see how the sounds and stuff work with this new mic. As far as, you know, the little clinks and clanks that I do and all of that. I knew how it sounded when I was using the mic that's built into the camera, but not this way. I'm getting another text from sister, I think. She's having lots of fun. They went to the Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama. And she, of course, is with all her school friends, so I know she's having a good time. This is one of the only, probably, that I can remember field trips that I haven't attended. And with her being a senior, you know, it's like she's got to spread her wings. So let her go, and you can text and check up on her as much as you need to. So Mom's growing up. We already know Bethany's grown, almost. As of the recording of this video, she is 10 days away from graduation. Oh my. Yeah. I'm just going to use my double-sided tape. I'm going to put this on. So this is Collage with Less Mess. But I like that. That's pretty. And I am fine if it's not totally in the middle. I am also eager to find out how the fan sounds when that comes on the computer. Because, I mean, it is a fan on the computer. I use the computer to record, so there is no getting away from that in whatever mic that I use. But I am eager to see how that sounds with the new mic. Let's find, if we can, I might not can find them. Yep, I don't see my tweezers anywhere. They might have gotten borrowed by someone in the household. That is a everyday occurrence. Someone borrows something, and that's okay. Put this little piece here at the bottom, kind of centered, and make sure that it's pretty straight. There we go. And then a little bit of this dictionary page at the bottom of that. But still seeing that paper below it. I like that. Okay, and then put our butterfly on. Pretty. Okay. That ended up being a little too far that way. Oh well. I'm okay with that. Let's get out our stamp set. Now, I get asked every time I put a mini collage video up, where did I get the stamp set? I got it from Cocoa Daisy, and I'm pretty sure it's not available anymore. It's like, you know, it was a monthly thing, and it's already sold out. Alright, so I'm looking for M A R C H. Okay, March is a pretty short month as far as spelling, so we can get the whole thing on. Remember, February we had to do just 3 words, or just 3 letters. I promise I know what I'm talking about. Maybe. And these are sticky, so they're not coordinating and cooperating with me. Get all these other ones back on here where they're supposed to be. Alrighty. I'm going to use my stamp block and my VersaFine Onyx Black ink. Now I'm going to line these back up because I need to know where I need to start my first letter to kind of get it in the middle. I'm not going to be too upset if it's not totally in the middle. Okay, I see now. Take the rest of those off. And then we're just going to start stamping away. So there's my M. And I'm not worried that I'm not getting everything just perfectly straight. So y'all know me. My stuff's not perfect, and I'm good with that. There's M, A. Trying my best not to get extremely inky on my fingers, taking these off. R. And then C. and then H. Okay, then I'm going to use some of this paper towel and cover up where I just stamped that. And the reason being is I'm going to do a little bit of splattering, and I don't want the march to be covered up with another kind of ink that I splatter with. So let's do that there. And I'm going to try to focus on the white areas to get my ink. This is tarnished brass that I'm using. Anybody that has watched my videos knows that this is like my favorite distress ink color to splatter with. Okay, and then I'll move this up and still just try to get on the white areas, but try not to get it on my march. Okay, so there is the tarnished brass, and then let's do a green. Let's do this rustic wilderness. And if you've never used oxide spray, it has a shaker ball in it, so you know, here's color, here's just water and liquid. So you need to shake that up. Until you get a good mix throughout. Oh yeah, that looks pretty. Okay. And just like that. Mark is finished, and we have just a little dollop of ink that got right there in the middle of the C, but I'm just going to blot that. And then I'm going to get my rag, pick this up, I'm going to wipe off my mat, and then I'm going to use my heat tool to kind of dry these up some, and we will let the rest of it dry while we do our April page. And then when it's fully dry, look at that, we will flip it over and decorate for journaling on the back. Alright, so there's the March page. I'm going to set it aside, and we will get going on the April page. I'm going to take this off for right now, and if we decide to do some splattering on this one, I'll put it back. Okay, so do we want to cover this one completely or do a partial like we just did? I'm really liking that book page there, and I really like that. Let's try and cover up quite a bit of the background with this food color dyed paper, and I want to crumple it up some more because it was already crumpled some. Let's do it a little bit more. Yep. Okay, I want to do like that, and if I go over on some of these, that's fine. Yep. And let's put this down with double-sided tape too, and then I can just kind of wherever I want it to crumple, I've got more of a control over that wherever I lay it. So let's do like this and kind of crumple that up there. Oh yeah, I like that background. Very crumply. Ooh, I like that there. So let's go ahead and put that on there. I'm not even going to ink it. Let's put that in the bottom corner. It seems to go very well, like it was meant to go there all along. I am going to do a little bit of distress inking on this, what I know maybe, won't get covered up. Ooh, I like that. Kind of gives that worn, burnt look to it. With maybe, this is some pretty washi tape. I love this stuff. Oh yeah. Go ahead and put that there like that. I like that ledger paper. Okay, so I like that paper better than that ledger paper. And I'm thinking we need some big like die cut or something right there, and I can probably get all of April there. If I pull this over here, I would definitely have enough room for April. Just putting it on the book page. I like that. Okay, so let's look here at our die cuts. What have we got? I think maybe I will add one of these number strips. I still say it needs a flower or a butterfly or something. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our base parts down. I also want to put some of that washi on there. Let's find a number strip that I like, and I really like this one. It was on the very top, but I still like that. Yep. Oh, but that says May on it. I might have to use that for next month. Not that it matters, but it does say May on it already. So let's find another one that's got some pink in it. Oh yeah, that's cute. Look at that. Yep. Let's ink that up. Go ahead and add it there. I'm not going to cover up all the white space on this page either, so I'm just in that mood. When I do Mays, I might be in a totally different mood and want to cover everything up. Okay, I'm going to ink this. I'm going to ink my book page too. And then finish my decorating and stamp the month. And then it'll be time to decorate the backs for our journaling. And that is the super easy part, because you don't do that much decorating on the back because you got to write. Okay, and then put our book page down there. And then I'm not going to ink this piece. And I'm going to put it this way, there. Okay, so I've got my number label on there. I want to put some of this washi on here. I really like that bird piece. So let's do that. And where? I really like it right there, even though I'm covering up some of the stuff I said I didn't want to cover up. And then I think I'll put this other piece kind of coming off the page up here. Pretty. And then a die cut of some kind, butterfly, flower, something. After I've put all that on, am I still liking that one? I do. I want to put that down a little bit better because it's going to get pulled up if I don't. And let's get the backing off of this. That might take me a hot minute to do. Okay, and put that on there. It's one of those washi kind of stickers that's transparent. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and get April stamped on there and then see what else we want to do to it, if anything. And for April, I'm going to use the VersaFine Vintage Sepia. Alright, so A, and then P, and R, I, and then L, I like that. I think I want to go around the edges of those letters with some white gel pen, just to give some extra accent. I think I'm going to use this cheesecloth, I almost said cheesecake, stamp from the Creative Expressions Butterfly Walk stamp set. We have this in the shop. Black soot ink. And do a little bit of off stamping. Yep. Just like that. Just do barely stamp. That gives some character to the page, so it's not just all stark white. That really does look like cheesecloth too. I like that. Let's go over that one more time. Yep, it needed a little bit extra stuff. Okay, I like that. Okay, these are dry, and I think this one needs a little something else. So, got a little Tracy Fox label that's blue around the edges, so it goes with that quite nicely, and I don't want to ink it at all, so I'm just going to put that on there. Kind of breaks up that empty space I had right there. And then I'm going to Yep, I think I'm good with the fronts. I'm going to flip them over. And then this might be a pretty something to put on one of them. I like that. That's from a Tim Holtz pack of some kind. Let's see, I've got some dictionary paper in here. I've got some coffee dyed paper in here. I've got some chocolate and craft colored paper in here. Let's see. If I were to cover this, I think I'm just going to do that. And then I'll tear off on the edges. So I'll just cover the back of April. And then I can do the plug the holes again once I get everything down. And go in between all of those so I can get it down well. I'm going to put that down there. And then figure out what else I'm going to put on top. This is the April one. Okay, I need to go ahead and trim it so I can see where I need to stop my words and such, other decorations. So I'll go ahead and trim this off. I'm going to leave that ripped up edge right there because I just love that. I'll leave that like that. And then figure out how I need to put these papers on the back without covering everything up. I know I'm going to have to cover up quite a bit so I can get journaling done. But this one's going to be quite different than all the rest of mine. This one, I'm going to have some oddity to write on, but I kind of like that. And then have that at the bottom. I can still write on that too. I like that. So to give you a reference, like this was January and this was February, so easy writing space. This one will be a little different. I like that. I like a little different. So let's just go ahead and ink these pieces with my vintage photo. And yeah, I can write on top of this if I want to. I have 3 different surfaces to write on the back of April. And then I'll have that dictionary paper in the background too. Okay, my craft piece, that takes care of quite a few pieces of scrap in my scrap bowl. You won't be able to see that too much on this one. And on this chocolate color, I can use white gel pen to write on the front of that. See how good white shows up on that chocolate color. So I'm going to cover up my spot there on the edge. Okay, let's hold it up and see where we need to go here. Go up just a little bit. Okay, and then the craft colored one on top of that. And then I'm not too concerned with it being all straight. We're good. And then my little coffee dyed piece. There. And then the little Tim Holtz scrap piece at the bottom of everything. Kind of as a little border. I like that. And how about a little floral sticker or something just about there? Look at that, how cute. I really like that. Now to get the back off of it, you have to sit and twist and pinch and everything else to get those plastic backings off, or they feel like acetate is what it feels like that they're attached to. But you just have to bend and stretch and everything else to try to get them off. Okay, and put that little sticker down there. I think that is too cute. And we still have room to get those cut. And with it being dictionary page, that might be very easy just to poke holes through there and not even have to put them on the Zutter machine again. I'm going to put me some glue right down through there because that's kind of sticking up. I want to make sure all of that sticks down well. So there is the April page done, and the room for journaling on the back. Now for the March page, kind of did that backwards, didn't I? Did April before I did March. Okay, here is some blue inked paper. Maybe a little something like that. But bring the, because I really like that gold flick that's in there. Maybe find a bigger piece of blue that would fit all the way down. I don't know. This one is not going to, but this one probably will. And see if we've got one more strip of that. So I couldn't find a big enough piece, so I'm just going to take a piece from my stash here. I'm going to cover this, and then I've got just a few little pieces that I'll put on top of that. And let's try to get that color variation on there. I'm going to use liquid glue. Now it's going to show the little squigglies of liquid glue when I do that through, but it'll be okay. Once it dries and we get the rest of the stuff on top of it, I think we'll be fine. Let's wipe up this glue off the mat and then trim away. Okay, I think I'm going to go a totally different way than what I thought I was going to. I really like that blue background. And then I have, this is from a master board. I didn't use all of the master board, and I had this little strip, and I really like that up against there. And then put another strip there, and then maybe this little piece of book page there, and have plenty of room here to write. So I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to use my double-sided tape dispenser. Put me a little line down through there to hold that on. Okay, and then a line off the edge of that to hold my collaged piece on here. Okay, and I'll go ahead and trim this off. And then I'm not even going to attempt to ink that because I'll get ink all over me and everything else, and it probably won't get too much on the book page. I'll just put it on like that, and then I will ink around these edges. I like how that looks. It's simple, kind of like the front of the March page is simple too. I like that. Okay, so there's the back of the March page, and we'll do our writing on that one. There's the front of April and the back of the April page, and I will ink the edges of it also. And since I've got ink, just copy paper ink, what was that? That was food coloring dyed paper. On this one, I think it will also be easy just to poke holes on it. Put a little bit of liquid glue back behind this collaged piece because it's a little thicker and it's wanting to come up. Okay, so if I were to try to put this April page on, how easy will it be? Just look at there, how easy. It is very easy. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go down through here and poke these holes through like that to get it back in my book. I'm going to do my journaling on the backs of both of these, and I will give you still shots at the end, up close and personal. Oh, it might not go through on those. I might have to give it a little bit of help since I got some Tim Holtz paper on the back side of those. So I'll just poke hole. This is just lazy me doing this instead of putting it back on the Zutter. Just poking the holes through on it and getting them back in the book. I just want to get them both back in the book just to show you all of our pages. And let's see if this one will go through pretty easy. Okay, there's March on there, easy. And then February and January, and then our cover. And I will leave you the playlist for this book in the description box below, so that way you can go through and see all of my videos that I have done making this book. So I've got that pocket there and that front cover. My January and February pages are done. I need to write on the back of the March page and the April page. And some have asked, now when you get behind like that, how in the world do you remember what happened, you know, to give yourself a brief synopsis of March or April? What I do for this mini collage journal is I go through my phone and I look through the pictures that I took in March, because I'm a picture taker. I love taking pictures. So I look through all the pictures that I took in March, and that reminds me of everything that happened in March. Same thing for April. It's the same thing I did for January and February. So that's what I'm doing as far as getting my journaling done in this book. Now, I want to share with you a piece of happy mail that I got, and then I will show you the still shots of everything. Let me just get some of this out of the way so I can get this big package up here. I got a package from Mary McDonnell, McDonnell. 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 I'm sorry, Miss Mary. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly. So I have not opened this yet. Wanted to do it on video, so I'm being careful not to cut anything in here. Okay, package is opened, and let's see. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. Oh, wow. Lots of stuff here. Okay, so let's see if I can find a note. I love getting this kind of stuff. All kinds of little things. Look at that fabric, how pretty. And that green bow. I've got little magazine pieces cut. I've got some charms, it looks like. Some more fabric that is sports related. Some bling. I got some brads. Oh, Washington Native Plant Society. Oh, I love that. That could be used in a junk journal easily. So, a little plastic organizer page. Some notes, sticky notes. All kinds of little pattern papers. Pretty. Oh, I see a bag. Yep, look at that bag. Too cute. That's a little one. And all kinds of pieces. Oh, look at that. Love that. To use in junk journals. Happy Mother's Day, honey. I love you with all my heart. Cute. This is fresh. I love, love, love this. I love odds and ends. Okay, this little framed card, it looks like. Little envelope pocket. Ooh, look at those tickets. Very cute. An E. I might have to just give that to Mom since that's her initial. Very cute. I am proud of you. Look at that. How pretty. So that was down in the little pocket there that she made out of book page. And then we've got pages, a little scrap journal, cute, some more scrap paper. That's very cute. Look at all that. Look at those envelopes, the snowmen on it. A glassing bag, some ribbon. Let's see. Okay, she is an art teacher, and it is MK's Artful Journey on YouTube. MK's Artful Journey on YouTube. bloom. Look at all those little odds and ends. Cute. Oh, that's precious. Off a greeting card. Very pretty and resourceful. Wow. We got all kinds of stuff. Alright, some junk mail envelopes. Love those. I need to dye those, don't I? Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Oh, look at those. Are those little file tab? Oh, yeah. Cute. More of those. And then, okay, let's see. What is this? It looks like a little folio, maybe a little pocket there. Oh, and some magazine cutouts. Oh, those are pretty. I love that floral stuff. Very pretty. All right. And then we have some cutoffs from 12 by 12 paper, it looks like. Those are so pretty. Thank you, Miss Mary. Thank you for my little care package. I appreciate it so much. You were very thoughtful to think of me. I appreciate that so much. Y'all, make sure to find her at MK's Artful Journey on YouTube. From Miss Mary K. Lyons McDonald. I'm sorry. I know I'm saying it wrong. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. Okay, I will have you some of those still shots at the end. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all. God bless.